Hi, welcome back to Yo Rabbi. Today I've got a question from Pierce. Let me read it to you. I'm looking at Genesis 1:26 about God making man in his image and having dominion over all the creatures of the earth. What is meant by dominion and by in his image? This verse, unfortunately, is often used as justification to exploit our home, and I wonder if there's any sort of allusion to a sense of godly responsibility instead. And this is the part where I get to say, why yes, Pierce, there is. There are many ways to read every single verse and in fact every single letter in the Torah. However, the Torah always retains its plain meaning. And let me tell you the plain meaning of this verse. It's actually neutral. In his image means human intelligence. Human intelligence is considered a divine gift, and it's because of our human intelligence, which is unmatched on the planet, that gives us the ability to have dominion over all the creatures of the earth. And that's a neutral fact, meaning we could use it to be responsible or we could use it to exploit. We have the ability to exploit the resources on this planet to the detriment of the entire ecosystem now, and also to the detriment of ourselves. But that verse in the Bible doesn't necessarily imply that that's a good thing to do. There's an interpretation that comes out of Kohelet Rabbah, which goes like this. When God put man in the garden, God said to man, please be aware and take care that you do not destroy this beautiful world that I've given you. For if you destroy it, there will be no one to come and fix it after you. Now that verse, that midrash is very telling because it tells us that there's a long history of interpreting that verse in the Bible exactly the way Pierce was implying. My belief about Jewish law is that it is an attempt to elevate the consciousness of humanity, and some laws specifically target the consciousness of our world around us, specifically the laws regarding food and agriculture, and some laws around clothing. They actually force us to be very, very aware of where our food comes from, where our clothes come from, and how those resources are being extracted from the earth. And the statement that really comes out of it for me is, not this entire world is yours to use. There are some things that you have to let be. Now, Maimonides, a very famous rabbi of the 11th century, was quoted as having said that animals exist for their own purpose. They don't just exist to be exploited by humanity. And we don't have the right to interfere with that. Fortunately, today, there is a vast and growing network of Jewish organizations that are dedicated to this responsibility reading of Genesis 1:26. And if I figure out how, I'll put a lot of links in the comment section for you guys to follow up. So, have a great week. See you next time on Yo Rabbi.